Now, let's fight. We stopped on this phrase, infinite. So the infinitive phrase, it has some special issues. If you put it in the middle, you don't need comma. If you put it at the beginning, followed by clause, you must have a comma. Exactly. But the problem is to check, do we have clause or not? So who is going to prevent the audience from becoming bored? Shakespeare. Is from the meaning and content Shakespeare or someone else? Is it the comic scenes? No, who can
Uh,
logically it must be Shakespeare. You see?
um,
Yes. And when I
yeah,
read this name, Shakespeare, shake the fruit
yeah.
from it and eat it. Yeah, good job, Shakespeare. I don't know how the name is made. I don't insult him. I respect him, by the way. Here we have infinitive phrase, but we don't use comma because you put it after what it modifies, not at the beginning. Look, again, look, again. So you cannot use comma if it's in the middle or at the end because it changes the meaning. So that is the exception. Now we'll jump to revision. Here at the end, in the end, the middle. Yeah, that's like, as you know, millions of examples. Now, number three, why we don't have comma? Because to record is a subject. This is the trouble. You need comma because you don't have
Yeah,
clause after it. So now be careful.
yeah.
Now here just like revision about participle start, present participle plus the participle, gerund after preposition, here infinitive after the verb to, just like simple revision. Here we have comma, but we need to know why. Simple phrase, comma, and then clause. Yes, this is a clause. Look, that means this is modifies the subject. What or who is consumed hot or cold? The coffee. Look, the coffee.
Mm,
I hate it. But
mhm.
that's the maker. Can you wait? So be careful. Yeah, that is. Look for some examples. Yeah, for not only but also something else about my parallelism. But it's okay about starting gerund. Now we need to go to the next. So this is like a fast revision about the phrases in the middle. So this is one in the middle. How did you know? The beginning, subject and verb. But check. The beaver managed to, yes. Who or what was loaded? The beaver. So it's correct. That's all. Indeed, just like revision to help you. As I told you, we can use two commas if it's not essential or non-essential or non-restrictive. Same meaning. Here, it's a gerund. Choosing your team on until you are. So is. So choosing is fun. And then details about the gerund. So be careful. This is simple one. For the hardest one in the phrases is the positive. You don't know it. You don't have any indication to help you, like verb plus ing, verb plus ed, or something, preposition, infinitive. No, we know it by meaning. So here, Helen, who is he? Genius, math, helped me. So how can you know? Simply, this information modifies the meaning before.
Yeah,
So you have two commas. So why do we have commas here and here not? Here, non-essential. It means the name is not important. Why? Because I have only one brother. Like that. So when I tell you my brother, you know that only one. Should I tell you the name? No. But if I told you my brother and you know I have more, you must delete the comments. Like that. This is brother. He has many. So you must mention the name. So no comments. This is a big problem in the test. Very quickly to check. Important or not. It will affect the meaning or not. If it affects, you should not delete it. No comments. Like that.
yeah,
And of course, in the test, we can help you. Remember, what we explained today is for the writing questions and for the reading to understand the quote line. What if I don't know what it means like this word? Poppy, don't care. You see it? Yeah, like Mr. Nolan, who is he? The cleaner. You know it? It helps.
Yeah.
So it helps you already sometimes to master the vocab by reading. So here we can
Yeah.
have commas or not. On the test, apostrophe phrase. Apostrophe phrase, we have a lot of details here. Estrella, my friend, this is apostrophe. And how about these details? Additional information to phrase. So the beginning, the end. The commas can help you. So if it comes in the middle, you need two commas or no commas. At the beginning, you need comma. This comma is necessary. It's very important and necessary.
Yeah.
That is the point. Now let's go to see. How can you know that this information refer an aviation student? So I found the apostrophe can help me. Sometimes they will test you for the agreement, singular, singular, plural, plural, male, male, female, female. So what can help you? The comma, accessory. Look, accessory. Here, accessory again. So this can help you. This is called in English phrases. So easy, but sometimes not. Here, revision about the beginning, mid, comma, and the middle, as you know. Main exercises are waiting before you. Now revision for the phrases. But right now we are going to the test to see where are the phrases. All of these exercises. Before we go to the close, we need to see where are the phrases. Let me choose a prose to make it easy. Remember, we are practicing just how to read.
Yeah.
Now here, compound the preposition, so the preposition phrase. So we need to have comma. And then verb pronoun, plant. Look for the meaning, subject, and then present participle phrase. Do you see it? So
Yeah.
plant experience and insect damage. What happened? May develop. Subject, verb. So between the subject and the verb, we add present participle phrase. It's essential because we don't have commas. So may develop what? This one. Between two dashes, we add emphasize the information again to tell you what is random here. Discolored felt growth. And then
Mm.
may develop on its leaf plates. How to filter the meaning. Plant may develop on a leaf. What does close? Finished. So I skipped from the vocab. I know that is the name of plant and I know experience. Maybe you are surprising by experiencing for plants. Yes, experience just means event happened to human or non-human. So be surprised. This is sentence finished. Is this structure correct? Yes. Phrase,
Mm.
subject, phrase, and then verb, and then phrase, and then complement. No problem. But the problem is this is phrase describe? Yes. Who said that? Botanist. Again, the second sentence. Vaporium plant, on the other hand. On the other hand, we call it in English transition words, moreover, however, on the other hand, as you know. If it is in the middle, we need to comes. Necessary. Necessary to comes. This is for the modern English. The old English have options to use it or not, but don't care. And don't worry, the test will be modern English.
Yeah.
So, subject and then verb. And then phrases with smooth surfaces and uniformly green preposition phrase to tell you more about the leaves. This is how to understand quickly. Now together, let's find why do we have comma. I found the comma and I know comma and fanboys, so I check the rule. Complete sentence, comma, fanboys, complete sentence, full stop, correct. Do we have two clauses? Yes. Novelist. And then a positive look to tell you what's the name.
Yeah.
Novelist declines to verb the conventions object. That's why I always tell you find the subject and verb object to know the meaning quickly. So what did he do to the conventions? And then phrase, clause to tell you stop. This is clause, correct subject, verb, and the complete meaning after she has subject. And as you know, all the person pronouns subjects I, he, she, it. And then suggested that after that new clause again. No problem. Because of preposition. And so because of this willingness to infinitive, because willingness to as idiom. Look to thwart and avoid parallelism by using and. So you don't need comma because and it joins only two objects. I mean two pieces of information, two words. Verb. It's for the parallelism, as you know. And here again, no commas. That is.
Yeah.
Now we need to test you. Why do we have a comma here?
Because it
Because
first like mentioned the title of a book and uh
prepositional phrase at the beginning. Yeah.
okay. So
And yes. And after
so
the
sorry.
imagine it like
Uh,
that. Phrase, comma, the clause. Check. This is the subject and verb, yes. If this is preposition phrase, we need comma. Yes, it is necessary. That's why we have it.
yeah.
That's why. Ask yourself, while subordinated conjunction, follow the rules. Complete sentence, subordinated conjunction, complete sentence, full stop, correct. But after a while, we don't have subject. Why? Because we have a gerund directly. Why he deleted the subject of the second clause? Because it's the same of the first clause. Same. Where is the first clause? The first clause from here. Look. This is the second clause. Imagine.
Yeah.
Expressing his distaste. Who? Both. While to show comparison. To remember. So comparison. So you need an answer opposite to that. Expressing his distaste. And the honoring opposite. To remember when we answer it. Pronunciation or ambivalence.
Yeah.
Ambivalence because conflicting these two opposite ideas, two opposite feeling, honoring and distaste. How? We answer it later be the last time. But now we practice writing. Now we need to test you. Why do we have dash here? Because you have non-essential information between two dashes. Why? To add a positive additional information to describe the passions. I don't know what means the passions, but he said photography and the written word. Look, written past participle. He didn't mention that the author write word, written word, as you know. Now we test you. Where is the subject of this verb?
Okay, subject of this verb.
Something.
To
Oh,
passions.
no, how?
Subjective.
Remember something. Your subject must be noun or pronoun only.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Leisure
wait.
calls.
Agreement between the subject and verb. If it's singular, plural. Here it's a singular and apostrophe s. So we test you for the subject. Who or what culminates in his 27 book? Positive phrase. And this book, which effectively combines That was how to read the sentence. So what is related to the author? And the subject, see, in difference to or criticism or no, what's it? He said the book effectively combines his original photographs. So indifference, interest, concern, surprise.
Yep.
So criticism, right? So criticism is the subject for this verb. This is how to read the sentence. We don't answer vocab. Let me find big one. Look, this is time. It's a longer construction. All of this one sentence. Do you imagine? The text, all
Yeah.
of it, 2 sentences. Number 1, preposition phrase, you need comma. The only existence, puzzle, evidence of, look, existence, subject. The existence came between 2 dashes, additional information to tell you what means mix up thread, stupid words. But what does it mean? Explain. So the writer helps you. So the existence came from 4 species. Look, present participle phrase to describe the species which were living on. Now I understand. Again, in a discovery, preposition phrase, and then clause to modify. Discovery that expands our understanding of geographical distribution of, you see? Okay, look, additional information before you start your sentence.
Yeah.
And then the subject. So who was discovering this and the other? So when they were in the discovery, to expand the understanding, they identified fossilized remains. And then a positive phrase to read you what is mix of it. This is how to read.
No.
Imagine. Now we test you. Why do we have 2 commas? Because this is non-essential. Why? Because if I delete the name, I don't care because already he gives the definition. And if you have comma, you need second comma. So we test you for the commas. Right?
Yeah.
That is the point. Now we need to test you. Why do we have comma here? Try.
Sir, because it describes a noun, I think.
It describes noun, sure.
No.
And what does it describe? And if it describes, it's called additional information. A positive. A positive, as you know, like positive, you add information.
Yeah.
So does it describe?
I know.
Look for the meaning. Do you have comma?
Uh,
You already have
yeah.
you already have it, but we need to know why. Now let's read. Utah. Do you know Utah, right?
Yeah.
But this is not food. I don't know. I'm read. I don't know. He said is home to Pando. Pando. What means? The writer put comma to tell you a positive phrase. So from the beginning to the end, additional information to what is Pando. Why? Because the writer knows the reader is unfamiliar to what means Pando, so he gives the details. Again, Pando is one of details. So why do you have comma? A positive phrase. Look, a positive phrase can be at the beginning, in the middle, at the end. Let me tell you a secret. The phrase that we studied here, all of them, can be at the beginning, followed by comma, and then start your close, correct? Can be in the middle like that, correct? Can be at the end like that, full stop, correct? Here at the end, because this is a close subject verb. Do you imagine it?
Yeah.
Do we need comma? Yes. Here again, why do you have comma? Fun boys joined the clauses. Where are they? Subject verb, calls, subject verb. That's it. Feel it?
Yeah.
Good job. Let's practice again in difficult ones. Look, okay. The novel Tony was subject and then a positive phrase. A positive only. Do you is? Do we need comma here? No. Do you remember when I told you title, name? Title, name. Don't use any punctuation between them. We don't have. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Look again. Why do we have comma here? Additional information at the end. And this information non-essential. If you delete it, does not affect the meaning. So that's all. Now we need to test you. Why do we have comma here? You start the sentence with preposition phrase because this is a sentence. Do you imagine?
Yeah.
Again, why do we have two commas here? To tell you who is this person. So it's a positive information. Who is author and the political activist. This information about one person. It's not two. One person. So he mentioned it. How can you read the sentence? Just simply check it. Now tell me from the meaning, what is originally written in Spanish?
Originally written in Spanish.
The activist, the author, or the essay?
Essay. It's talking about the essay.
Yes. You can pronounce this word by two ways, by the way. Essay, as you said, and essay. Do you know that?
Which is right way?
Yeah, both of them. But we have in English, just like because it's the effectiveness of English word, like the history. Some, but there's not all the words in English. Some right in some words, like primary, privacy, resume. So there's
Yeah.
variety between two accents, but accept it. But don't
Mm.
invent new English. Take care. So that is. So why do we have comma here? Because we have a positive phrase. And then we have past participle phrase to describe the essay, not Josie. If this is correct, yes, correct. Modify the essay. Delete the non-essential information, you will find the essay, right? No problem. It's a clause, and then comma, and then the positive phrase. So the positive, the past participle phrase at the end. No problem. No problem. It's okay. Again, why do we have comma here? Very easy. We have clause. Look, phrase, comma, clause, comma, present participle phrase. Phrase at the beginning, yes, to tell you where the action happened, and then subject, and then verb, and then the clause, then comma, present participle phrase. Who was arguing? Same subject. Who did that? Same subject.
Yeah.
Don't think that literature arguing. How? The subject, not the literature. Let me tell you a secret. It's very, very, very important. Very important. Clause. This is clause, as you know. If you wanted to use verb plus ing like that, you wanted to add phrase. This is correct. Yes. And how about that? Subject, verb, complement, comma, verb plus ing. If this is correct, yes. But what's the difference? The difference is if this subject did this action, you need comma. If the word before the verb did it, you don't need comma. Now the literature did it, no, so you need comma. If the literature did it, you don't need comma. Very easy. Check it by meaning. So what help you the vocab?
Yeah.
That yes. But we test you for it many times. We have another trip, and I call it trick. In English, if you want to make it like that, it's not a rule to be the subject of the previous clause. Sometimes it can be a word in the clause or the whole situation of who did this action. 3 ways. The subject, correct. A word in the clause, correct. The whole situation, correct. But this is one no, must be the previous word only. Do you imagine? To see the difference between using the comma or not. Simply check it. Is the word before? If it's yes, you don't need comma.
Yeah.
That's all. Now again, verb plus ing. Work as an adjective, present participle phrase to the noun. I don't tell you the editor publishing company. It's an adjective, so it's present participle, work as an adjective. So don't be confused. That is what we need in English, how to read.
Yeah.
That's what we read. Here again, to read very quickly between 2 commas. Delete, you will find that, or definition, what is? I don't care, but are thought to have had. Look again and again and again. Look, determining present participle phrase. At the beginning, oh, imagine phrase verb plus ing. We need comma and clause. Yes, who was did subject? Where is it? Look, I'm looking for the comma. Who did that? That is determining the bite force of extinct animals can be difficult. So determining here is the subject, not present participle phrase. Because after the comma we have and, not subject. If that is what? Gerund, not present participle.
Yeah.
So because what can be difficult? Determining. And fanboy is complete clause, comma fanboy is complete clause. Yes. Second clause. Okay. Compound subject and then verb. So this is comma for comma fanboys. Why do we have commas here? Because however transition words in the middle of the sentence, we need to commas, as I told you. Why, however, not moreover? Contrast between the previous idea and this idea. This is called like development of the ideas in writing.
Yeah.
That's all idea. Here, of course, a gerund after preposition, as you understand. Feel it?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is called here about the purpose. Now we can revise in seconds, in 8 minutes, clauses. You know clause. Clause means the sentence has subject, verb, agreement. Subject, verb, and then complements. The elements, subject, verb, complement. So do we have subject, verb? Yes. And the clause to modify, no problem. This relative clause, you can delete it. Have subject, verb, complement. Again, and let me tell you a secret. Very, very important. To know the subject and the verb very quickly, delete all the phrases. Delete all the relative clauses. Delete all the non-essential information and check the rest of the sentence. If you find the subject and verb, so it's a sentence. If you don't find, it's not sentence, so it's wrong.
Mm.
Is it easy? Let's
Yep.
try. Do we have subject? Yes. Is that complete sentence? No, because this is a relative clause only. And the phrase and the relative clauses and the non-essential information, not sentence. So we call it does not express a complete sentence. So it's a fragment. So the answer is wrong. Again, I wanted to know the subject and verb in this sentence. Find the phrases and delete. Preposition phrase, preposition phrase, relative clause. Look, now your subject and verb here, not there. So the backyard subject is bolded verb. We have subject, we have verb as the complements, complete the meaning. So this is a sentence. So you can use or deal with it as a sentence.
Yeah.
Again, we need big one. This is for the clause. So subordinative conjunction at the beginning, you need to close it joined by, to close it joined by comma. Where are they? This, comma, and this, and then phrases to complete the meaning. So it's covered and has no compound predicate. So subject did two actions. Compound sentence to problem.
Yeah.
Look again. After reading, look. Additional information. An article about in who this. So additional information, comma. So phrase or phrases, comma, the clause. Correct? Yes. With the meaning. Is that the clause? Yes. Subject and verb. An object. And how about that? Relative clause as additional information. So we delete the clause. We delete the phrases. Look, this is preposition, delete. This is subject, is the verb. So we found the subject, we found the verb, we found object and the complete meaning. So it's a sentence. If it's not, it's wrong. But we call it in English, it is fragment. And the fragment, a piece of the sentence, not a sentence. This is a different chapter, but it's very easy. So now we test you where is the clause. If it is a relative clause, start with a relative pronoun, it's not sentence. It's a part of a sentence. So it's so easy to know the relative clause from the relative pronoun. Independent clause means it's a complete sentence. It has subject and verb and the meaning. So easy. Clause, compose clause. This is clause. But all of it, we call it compound sentence because it has subordinated conjunction. Semicolon before clause, yes. Before clause, yes. So it's semicolon correct place. That's what I told you about it. Again, where is the subject and verb in this sentence? So is delete the phrases, preposition phrase, relative clause, comma. In a second you can delete. And then temperature and wind speed of storms over the oceans. So what is the subject and verb? Look, that is the beginning, the end. So delete the clause. So this is a subject and this is a verb. So there is a chart. So chart it's a verb, yes. Chart what? All of these. Phrase, delete, subject, verb, and then complements. And all the rest of the sentence complements. Again, preposition, phrase, delete. Preposition, phrase, delete. Preposition, phrase, delete. Delete preposition again. What is subject and verb? This is. You find subject and verb, but complete meaning, so it's a sentence. Deal with it as a sentence. That's all.
Yeah.
So how can you find the subject and verb easily? delete the prepositional, delete all the phrases, any phrase from what is studied. Delete all the relative clauses. Delete the non-essential information between two commas or two dashes or two parentheses. And then check the rest of the information. As you know.
Yeah.
All of these one sentence, yes. How? Subordinated conjunction, we need two clauses. Where are they? Whens? Delete the phrase, look, verb, and then comma, second clause, the depression, subject, verb, and then comma fanboys. After the fanboys, you have another clause. Great, subordinated conjunction. Clause, comma, clause. Yes. And we call it in English complex compound sentence. Complex subordinated conjunction, compound because fanboy. This is how to connect the information to understand.
Yeah.
That is my dear. It's the last point before you get angry. Why
Yes.
do we have to come here? Additional information
This is
or
this is non-essential. That's why it's between commas.
subordinated conjunction in the middle. You need two clauses before and after. Where are they? This electing helps gerund subject verb. The second one, take. Before you start the second one, I wanted to add information, no problem. But you need two commas. That's all.
Yeah.
And then therefore, this is the commas of the list. You catch it, my dear friend.
Yep.
That's right. That is called in English clause. Subordinate, it starts with conjunction. We don't care. We follow the rules. Conjunction at the beginning, you need to put it joined by comma. This is comma necessary. That's all. I don't care. Subordinate clause because it has subordinate conjunction. Very easy.
Yeah.
But I cannot make this part sentence. Has to be all of it. So this part only, not said.
Yeah.
That's why it said not complete. Because you need the second clause to complete the meaning. That's why. So I will send you this booklet with another booklet of explanation. Can find in the contents of chapters, find the page and read as you like. And I will send you a test.
Okay.
Because we love you. Okay, Captain Hassan, as much as you can, never forget